What is going on, everyone? It's the Kiddie here and welcome back to another one of my videos. Hope you are having an amazing day wherever you may be. If you happen to be new to my channel and you love gaming entertainment, I cover Hero Hunters, Gods of Olympus and War Robots currently, plus weekly live streams every Tuesday at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, so you can chat with me in real time. If that whets your appetite, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Today's video is a Hero Hunters Top 10 Biochemical Heroes video, and the votes for this video were done post-August update, so that gives you a more accurate overview of the top heroes. In this video I will count down what are considered to be the best biochemical heroes to have in the game right now. This should especially help you in the solo raids, so you know which heroes are best to use to get you the highest rewards. There are currently 18 biochemical heroes in this game, all with varying abilities. So which ones have made it onto our top 10 list? Let's go straight into it. Number 10. Just making it onto this list is Mauler. He is one of the older heroes in the game. An old bodyguard, disruptive supporting attacker, can incapacitate foes and deal consistent damage to any enemy, and he's part of the People's Guard faction. He's also a midline hero, and he's got a lovely luminous green pistol as his weapon of choice, which looks beautiful. So yeah, looks to me like a bit of a Robin Hood sort of a character, but he's got this maul. It's called a maul, this weapon. It's just like a bit of a bludgeoning hammer, which could crack a skull or two, I'm sure. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Anyway, his bronze ability is Viper Strike, which does, for my character, 7,500 damage, bio damage, and also damage equal to 25% of the opponent's remaining health with disorientation. So if the opponent's got 100,000 health, you're going to hit 25,000 damage out of him, which is pretty cool. Disorientating, from what I've been led to believe, means that the enemy hero will less likely be able to hit you back when he's disorientated. So it reduces his aim basically. His silver skill is Subdue, where he throws that maul, that axe looking thing, the axe hammer thing, and for my hero he does nearly 32,000 damage and some more disorientating on the target for 10 seconds. Enemies already disorientated are stunned instead, so that's pretty cool. I'm liking that skill. Now the ones I haven't got are his gold skill, which is Flash Powder. So on that one, whenever his hero critically hits an enemy, he deals X amount of damage depending on your level and causes the enemy to be disorientated for 5 seconds. And the platinum skill, DISCOMBOBULATE, as all disorientated enemies take biochemical damage of varying abilities. And whenever Flash Powder damages an enemy that is already disorientated, the enemy is stunned for 3 seconds. So they're all handy skills, all handy to have, but he is in 10th place out of the 18 bio heroes. So he's not a must-have hero, just a handy hero to have. Number 9. Sitting at number 9, we have Cinder, who is still the best drawn hero in the game in my opinion. Could it be that tight red and gold outfit, the shiny gold jetpack, or is it just the way she holds her gun? I can't possibly say. A cover breaking specialist, resilient attacker that rapidly demolishes enemy cover and gets more powerful as the battlefield is destroyed. She is a member of the KLG Irregulars, and currently I only have Richter to go with her. I'm missing Hideo and Yanglong. She is a midline hero, and her assault gun is a Zhongliang battle rifle. Bit of green, bit of shiny red, looking good. No new skins for her currently. Who knows what her next outfit is gonna look like. Currently her fragments are found in the daily quests only. Her bronze skill is Dragonfire, which continuously fires a salvo up to 8 shells that bombard the target area. Each shell, with my character, does 4,500 damage to enemies and damages their nearby cover, and this lasts up to 2 seconds or until cancelled. Her silver ability Acid Bomb throws a bomb that deals 16,500 bio damage for my hero, to all enemies in the targeted area and inflicts them with acid bomb. Enemies affected by acid bomb damage nearby cover and receive 20% more damage for 10 seconds. Her gold skill, Acid Rain, which I haven't got at the moment, periodically causes a random piece of enemy cover to take damage. Whenever this hero damages an enemy out of cover, she deals an additional damage based on her level. And her platinum skill, Salt the Earth. Whenever a piece of cover is demolished, this hero gains a charge of Salt of the Earth that lasts until the end of the wave. Each charge of Salt of the Earth improves this hero's weapon damage by an amount based on the level and provides a health boost. So that's pretty good. Overall, she's a good hero with good damage, and she gets more attack boosts, more the terrain is damaged. Try pairing her with good root or stun heroes like Razorback and Surge for maximum effectiveness. Number 8. In 8th place we have the hero called Ghoul. He is a tunnel rat, a cunning sewer guide. He controls the battlefield, laying traps and igniting enemies and the ground on fire. He's a member of the Morlocks faction. I have nearly all of the members of this faction apart from Phoenix. He is a rear line hero. He's another hero that likes the tight outfits, a bit like Cinder, but he doesn't quite pull off the same effect. He's got a skin available here called the Low Light skin, and as you can see, the first level gives him a little bit of a damage boost, the second level gives him a health boost, and the third level gives him an armor boost. But as you can see, he goes from green to red, and it looks a little bit like a GIMP outfit, to be honest. But there you go. Anyway, so back to what we were saying. His bronze skill is called Molotov, a flammable concoction that explodes on impact, dealing 4,500 damage to enemies in the targeted area and igniting the ground on fire for 16 seconds. Enemies who linger in the fire take 1,200 damage per second with a 50% chance to inflict Molotov. Enemies inflicted with Molotov take 2,877 damage per second and are silenced for 12 seconds. Wow. His silver skill is Improvised Bomb. He tosses a bomb at the targeted area and the bomb arms after a short delay and detonates whenever an enemy approaches, dealing 17,000 damage to all nearby enemies in a wide area. If no enemies trigger the bomb, it will automatically detonate after 20 seconds. So that is a good skill to have if you're going to throw it amongst a group of people. His fragments can be currently found in Map 7 Round 10, Map 8 Round 3 and Map 8 Round 7 on hard mode. And also you can get some of his fragments in the PvP store. Here they are here. I think I'll buy some of them. Lovely. So anyway, his gold skill, which I don't have at the moment, Volatile Mixture. Enemies afflicted with Molotov have a 10% chance every second to spread the fire to nearby enemies. If an enemy inflicted with Molotov dies, they ignite the ground on fire for 8 seconds. Enemies who linger in the fire take damage per second depending on their level, with a 50% chance to inflict Molotov. Some of these are so confusing. Try to bear with me. And his Platinum Tunnel Rat. The hero gains health per second while in cover. So that's quite a handy one to have, as long as there's some cover left on the battlefield. Overall, he's a pretty effective hero who can do lots of damage to groups of heroes, and he's definitely one I would consider having in my arsenal. Number 7! Ifrit hits the charts at number 7, and what can I tell you about him, except for the fact that he's a creepy looking witch doctor, and he likes tattoos and red gloves, and he has a fondness for shoes with little horns on the end. His description reads: a powerful healer, supports his teammates and exposes his enemies with powerful abilities, can revive his fallen comrades and uses the death of his allies to boost himself. He's a member of the Morlocks faction, which puts him in the same team as Phoenix, Heimlock, Calidus, Ghoul, Razorback and Maven. He's a rear line hero and his weapon of choice is a Jin Assault Mags SMG. His fragments can currently be found only in the Bounty event crate and the co-op raid that's currently ongoing. There are currently no skins available for this hero, which is unfortunate because I'm sure he would look awesome in a new suit. His bronze ability is called Restoration Wave, which basically does a healing beam that restores health for the ally with the lowest health. If the ally doesn't use all of this health that's being given to him, it bounces to the next ally, and so on and so forth. His silver skill is called Showtime, and in that all heroes gain health and attack damage for 10 seconds. All enemies' speeds are also slowed by 60% and disorientated for 10 seconds, and any invisible enemies are marked while active. His gold skill is called Life Debt, which basically means that when Ifrit is killed, he heals all allies equal to his maximum health. So that is a pretty good one. I'm liking that skill. His platinum skill is called Unfinished Business. Ifrit will revive and heal a fallen ally if the hero hasn't killed an enemy. That is another good skill to have. Overall, he has a good basic attack damage, but is generally quite weak health wise, so you need to look after him in battle. He's got major healing and revival skills when at platinum. Although he's come in 7th, he is one of the top picks for PvP right now, so if you don't have him, you want to get him. Numero 6. In 6th position, we have Moss, the healing sniper. He is a sickly Grim Reaper high-risk healer who sacrifices his own health to heal his allies, and he's most effective when supported by additional healers. This is because his bronze skill Transfusion sacrifices his health to heal his allies. All other allied heroes recover a huge amount of health and gain health equal to the unused healing amount for 15 seconds. So if you haven't got another healer to support him, he will slowly kill himself, which you don't want to do. So he's a freaky looking guy dressed in some green rags with a mask on because he doesn't want to die from his own poison. He's also got a skin. It's a rare skin, and there, when you put it on, it makes him look like some bug-eyed squid face looking monstrosity, but he looks pretty scary. I wouldn't want to bump into him on a dark night or even in the daytime. If you look at his alchemist skin, you can see that he gets a 3% health increase on his first level, and then his second level gives him a 2% armor, and his level 3 5% damage. He is a member of the Shoreman faction, and I've got all of the guys for this group. Fisher is my latest one that I haven't done any upgrades on at the moment. He is a rear line hero, and he uses a cool looking sniper rifle that looks like it's leaking some biochemical ooze at the moment. He might want to get that checked out before he poisons everyone. You can currently find his fragments in the Colonel Weston PvP crate, the Bounty event crate, the Hero crate, and the Gold crate. So as we said before, he's got his Transfusion skill, which does a massive heal and injures himself at the same time. His silver skill is Healing Cloud, where he releases a cloud that heals all allied heroes within the target area, gives them a good old bit of restoring per second for all the allies who stay in that area, and that lasts for 12 seconds. His gold skill, which I don't currently have, is a Corrosive Shot. This hero's weapon has a 35% chance to reduce enemy armor and elemental armor for the rest of the mission, and it can also stack. Liking that skill. His platinum skill is Life Tap. All allied heroes gain a 5% critical hit chance. Whenever an allied hero critically hits an enemy, the ally recovers some health. Life Tap cannot activate more than once per second. That sounds like a really interesting skill and might be one of the first ones I get to platinum when I get there. Overall, he is a very effective healer, but like it says in the description, you really do need a second healer to support him, because otherwise he could get a good old pasting.
Number 5!
End of the charts. And in at number 5 we have Maven, or Maven, whatever you want to call her. She's got a name and I call it Maven. She is a chemical witch. She's a crazed apothecary, a master of psychological warfare, and uses chemical concoctions to twist her victims' mind against themselves. She's one crazy woman. She's part of the Morlocks faction, And I've got everyone apart from Phoenix out of that. She's a midline hero. She uses a chunky looking spiky purpley syringer needle thrower SMG. I think it's pretty cool looking actually, to be honest with you. So as for her looks, she's got a bit of purple in her hair. She's got a bit of blue in there as well, unless I'm colourblind. She's rocking that green. She's liking the spikes. She's one fearsome looking chick. And you know she means business with those funny looking starey eyes looking at you. She's got no skins available at the moment. Her bronze skin is Vampiric Cloud, which releases a lingering cloud and hits all enemies in the target area, dealing a chunk of damage to enemies who stick around to take it. When the effect ends, this hero recovers health equal to 50% of the damage dealt, and the area effect carries on for 8 seconds. Her silver skill is Hallucinate. Powerful hallucinogens surround the targeted enemy, silencing and disorientating the target for 10 seconds. When the effect ends, it deals a big old chunk of bio damage to all nearby enemies in a small area. Her gold skill is Miasma. Wandering toxins poison the battlefield, periodically causing a random enemy to take a reasonable bit of damage for 8 seconds. And her platinum neurotoxin, where this hero gains a bio attack damage boost. Overall, she is strong in any situation you want to use her in, but PvP opinion is divided as her throws are quite easily dodged. She's a very good damage per second hero. She's definitely a hero that you're going to want in your team. Quattro Formaggio. Pardon my French there, guys. Sitting just outside the top 3 in 4th place in a very close race is Odachi. He is a cyber ninja, an augmented ninja, deathly lethal and able to effortlessly cleave through enemy ranks unharmed. He is a member of the KLG Black Ops, and he's the only one that I do not have of that faction, but I really want him. I know that he's good in PvP. I've seen some of the top guys have this guy in their PvP fights. There are no skins available for this hero currently. He is a midline hero and he has a yellow and red venom pistol and a sword to go with it as well. This guy packs some serious damage. It almost looks like a lightsaber. It's got such a good glow on it. He's even got a little hairpiece out the back that's wiggling about in the wind. Look at that. Some good animation on this guy. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have him, and he's probably the one that I want the most now. His bronze skill Assassination slashes a target enemy for massive damage. If the target is below 50% health, they take additional bio damage for 8 seconds. His silver skill is Poison CALTROPS. He scatters poisonous barbs over all enemies in the target area, afflicting each enemy with poison for 16 seconds. And these afflicted enemies reduce their movement speed by 60%, and they take additional bio damage whenever they're moving between cover. Whenever they are damaged by this hero's attacks, they also have a 15% chance to become stunned for 3 seconds. His gold skill is Blood Pact. Each time this hero kills an enemy, he restores health per second and reduces all incoming damage by 10% for 4 seconds. And finally, his platinum skill Opportunist. This hero's attacks and abilities deal bonus damage against weakened enemies. He deals extra damage to enemies below 50% health, so he's good at killing off the opposition when they're weakened. Currently you can get his fragments in the Colonel Western PvP crate, Bounty Event crate, Hero crate and Gold crates. Overall he has above average health for a midline hero, and he is rated very highly. Like I said before, I've seen him in the top level PvP plays, so he's definitely one. If you like your PvPs, you need to get this guy in your team right now. Number 3. So here we are now at the top 3, the most awesome bio heroes in the game right now. Coming in for the bronze medal position, or 3rd place, is Salvatore. Salvatore is a toxic breacher, whatever that is. And he's an assault saboteur who deals overwhelming damage in a wide area, suppressing and dispatching his foes with ease. He's a member of the Magistrates faction, and I've got every member of the Magistrates faction. I'm so pleased. He is a midline hero, and his weapon is this big chunky old multi-grenade launcher that is a bit of a cannon really. Skins for this hero. Now this guy has a legendary skin. His legendary skin is the Trench, and his first level of that gives him a 2% armor boost, 13 power boost. His level 2 of this, it gives him a 4% damage increase, and level 3, a 3% armor increase. That is truly legendary, and he looks ready for war right there. Currently you can get his fragments in the Colonel Weston PvP crate, Bounty event crate, Hero crate and the Gold crate. His bronze skill is Heavy Ordnance, which rapidly fires a salvo of 5 grenades at the targeted enemy. Each grenade deals a big old chunk of damage to enemies in the target area. Oh, and one other thing about his legendary skin, it unlocks a new skill. Instead of Heavy Ordnance, it does Caustic Ordnance, which rapidly fires 5 gas grenades at target enemy. Each grenade deals some damage in the target area, and each time an enemy is damaged by that ordnance, it reduces their armor for 10 seconds up to a maximum of 5 times. So what is the difference there? Is that the difference? So the original one does more damage, but the new one does less damage, but has this armor reducing effect. So I'm assuming that it's better than the original, because otherwise why would they even do it? It must be better. It must be better. Keep telling yourself it's better. So his silver skill is Toxic Blindness, which fires a gas grenade shrouding all enemies within the target area, dealing a bit of damage per second and silencing for 10 seconds. His gold skill, Caustic Grenades. Whenever an enemy is damaged, this hero has a 15% chance to deal additional bio damage and increase all incoming elemental damage against the enemy by 30% for 6 seconds. And finally, his Platinum Toxic Residue. All allied heroes gain bio attack damage per second. Overall, he has good basic attacks and skills. His armor and basic damage are his advantages, but his skills can be dodged. So bear that in mind. Number 2. Just missing out on the top spot and taking the silver medal in a close 2-horse race is Heimlock. Heimlock is a combat medic, a disgraced field medic, a powerful frontline support, sustains himself and his allies with powerful heals and boosters. He is part of the Morlocks faction, and that's the one I have the one missing from. He is a frontline hero, and he has a bit of a boomstick going on there. It's very glowy, it's a syringer flechette gun, and he knows how to use this bad boy. He has a new skin. His new skin is called First Responder. It's a common skin, and it gives you a nice 2% health boost on the first level, followed by 2% armor on the second level, and a 1% critical chance on the third level. Skin changes him from red to blue. A nice sky blue colour. He's a serious guy with a serious moustache. His bronze skill is Chemical Bath. Heals all other allied heroes, restoring health per second for 10 seconds. And if an allied hero is below 50% health, they improve all healing received by 25%. His silver Sterilize skill boosts all allied heroes' health and cleanses all negative effects. All allied heroes gain a big old chunk of health for 10 seconds. If a negative effect was cleansed, this hero receives a big old boost of health as well for each effect cleansed. This guy is the ultimate healer. His silver skill is amazing. His bronze skill is awesome. His gold skill, Booster Shot. At the start of the mission, all allied heroes gain a massive chunk of health, and it improves all healing received by 25% for 30 seconds. That's right, 30 whole seconds. That is incredible. Platinum skill, Power Drink. All allied heroes below 50% health take 10% less damage. For each allied hero above 50% health, this hero gains a chunk of health And when an ally drops below the threshold, the bonus health is lost. That was a good one as well. This guy is incredible. It was such a close race between him and the guy that's at number 1. They're both amazing. You need this guy for definite in your team. Go and get him. Overall, he has amazing team healing abilities. I do believe he's the best healer in the entire game. He's one of the best heroes in the entire game. The ability to remove negative effects is an incredible addition, and it's no wonder he is rated so highly in any top 10s you care to name. He is up there. Number 1! In first position and taking the gold medal for the best biochemical hero out there is Mandrake. Now, Mandrake has been the number 1 hero in a lot of people's eyes for quite some time, and he had some stiff competition with Heimlock, but he's managed to retain and keep the number 1 position on this top 10. He is a rugged ranger, a grizzly survivor, tough as nails defender that evades detection and cloaks allies to confuse his foes. He is in the Rangers faction, of which there are only 3, and I'm only missing the Prophet out of those 3. You can currently get his fragments in map 10 of hard level, rounds 1, 5 and 9. And in the PvP store, Colonel Western PvP crate, the Bounty event crate, Hero crate and Gold crate. He is obtainable everywhere. His skins, there is a new skin for him. It is a common skin. It's called a Timberland, which gives a 3% critical bonus at level 1, a 1% critical chance increase at level 2, and a health boost of 2% at level 3. He is a frontline hero, and he wields a survival slug shotgun that looks like it's been bandaged up, but it still works a treat. No hair on his head, but plenty on his face. He likes to wear wolves. This is his wolf of choice. I think it's a wolf. Please tell me it's a wolf. If it's not a wolf, I don't know what it is. His bronze skill is Tomahawk, throwing an axe, dealing lots of damage to the targeted enemy with a 50% chance to deal bio damage and stun for 6 seconds. His silver skill Relocation, he cloaks himself to move unseen, gaining invisibility and boosting his movement speed also by 100%. This lasts until he uses a basic attack, and when he does, he deals 28,000 more attack damage to the target at the level I've got him at currently. His gold survival instincts. Now this is one of the best skills in the game. All other allied heroes below 30% health gain invisibility and recover health per second. It lasts up to 8 seconds or until at least 50% health recovered. This is the game changer. This is the one. This is why he's so good. This is why you want this guy. Platinum skill, Trailblazer. This hero deals damage the first enemy. Platinum skill, Trailblazer. This hero deals additional damage the first time an enemy is damaged from full health. Basically, like Heimlock, this guy is incredible. His gold skill is absolutely amazing. You definitely need him. Him and Heimlock are 2 of the best guys in this game, and you need them now. Do you agree with this top 10 list? Let me know in the comment section below who you would have given the number 1 rank to if it wasn't Mandrake. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, it helps me immensely. And if you like watching Hero Hunters or any of my other videos or live streams, then subscribe to my channel and help me grow my community and encourage me to make more awesome content to entertain you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.